you. It's good to see you today, changers. Today, we're going to be talking about the things I wish I knew or that I needed to know before traveling abroad long term. So my producer and I, we're going to go and we're going to have lunch and we're bringing you along with us in the village. And you see the motorcycles? Okay, that's my favorite part. Okay. That will, because we're going to talk about transportation as such as well. So that way, when we get to the restaurant, you and I, we all three will sit down and have a conversation about some things you can do to make your transition a lot smoother. Okay, let's go. Shalom and welcome to Changers. I'm your host, Bella Israel. And today I wanted to talk about the things I wish I knew before I came to this beautiful country, Rwanda. Or if you are moving abroad, the things that you can imitate that from my mistakes and from my successes. What I did, well, what we did when we first came to Rwanda, we first came and scouted out the land, meaning we came, we stayed a while, we wanted to see if we loved it, enjoyed it, and right away it was like a marriage, a perfect fit for us. The economy, the way things are organized, how clean it is, the money exchange, and the safety. You know, there's a checklist that I had to make and that the requirements had to match up with the country. And Rwanda was the country that God blessed us to come and live in. I think I should first, I picked out some points that helped me, and I hope that it may help you. Okay? The first thing I want to talk about is when you're here, when you come for the first time, it's sort of like practice. You go to the stores, you can compare what you normally like in America or whatever country you're from, and then you can come here and see what they have to offer, and then you can compare, eliminate, or add things on as you go to whatever is the need at the time. Okay? So one of the needs, or one of the things that I learned very quickly was about money. Okay? It is a saying that we created, being cash poor and card rich doesn't work here in Rwanda. You need to plan ahead for us. Maybe I should stop telling you what to do and tell you what I did. We made sure that we had enough cash. Cash is king in any country that you go to. But if think of it like opposite for me. It was opposite of America. Like I can go use my debit card, I can use my credit card. Here, you need to make sure you have enough cash flow on hand to be able to get the things that you need and then turn it into Rwandan francs, turn it into Momo, utilize it. You can move quickly because not every merchant, not every store owner, not every village shop has a machine that helps you to do debit and credit, but cash, especially around the francs, that's the cash that's acceptable. Once you convert your U.S. dollars over, it's acceptable to use the Rwandan francs, and it goes a long way. If you're trying to remodel something, if you're trying to just buy corn, rice from the village or the locals, cash is king. Okay, so remember that. Don't come here cash poor and card rich, meaning you have a lot of money stuck up under a card somewhere, but you don't have enough cash flow to be able to live and survive. Okay? Secondly, I wanted to talk about when you come, make sure before you come here that you understand the visa process and what visa you're going to need once you get here. There's a visa for holiday, it's a visa for business, it's a visa for retirement. It is even, oh, I love Rwanda, okay? They even have a visa where you can travel in the eastern parts of Africa under one visa. You may pay a little bit extra, but you can still travel and not lose from that. You can go in and out under that one visa for the 30, 60 days. I don't know. You need to look that up. But it is a very brilliant idea. So make sure that you understand the visa that you need when you first come here and what visa you're gonna need to be able to remain in the country that of your choice. I also want to talk about one of the biggest costs is transportation. Transportation is a huge cost. And so you need to be able to budget that out before you come, figure it out, how much it's going to cost. If you're going to buy a car, do comparison pricing, go on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. I don't know where you go, but there are many people here that can help you, but also know that when you come here, transportation is going to be one of the biggest expenses. When we travel around the world, it's always transportation and then accommodation and then whatever you're going to do with excursions or you going out to eat at restaurants. No, you would think it's those things, but it's transportation that will wipe you out if you don't plan accordingly. I also want to say that bring some common sense, okay? Common sense and your street sense will go a long way when you're traveling abroad. Sin is sin whether you're in the States or when you're in another country, it's all the same. Just like blessings and good people are all the same. You see the same characteristics whether you're abroad or you're at home. So don't let euphoria take over. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your accomplishments because coming across the lake or across the ocean, I'm so sorry, coming abroad is truly an accomplishment. But again, don't let euphoria take over and you lose all common sense when you're in the land of your destination. Understand that sin is sin and righteousness is righteousness no matter where you go. So keep your common sense. Especially if you're from the hood, keep your street sense, okay? It will take you far. So I pray and hope that these things help you. I hope they help make your travel abroad smoothly and safely because I know they did for us. Making a list and understanding the pros and cons. Oh man, let me say this one thing before I go. Making a list of what I need and what I have was a huge thing for me. Meaning, like, I knew I would need to bring my medicines, I would need to bring vitamins, I even brought seasonings, okay? When I became permanent here, it's things I brought that I know I like, but I know the country did not have. That's very helpful. So when you do the first thing I told you about, making your list and coming here and being able to compare what they have and what they don't have, you know what you can bring over here and what you can't, and especially women, hair products, okay? Not every country has the hair products you're gonna need to keep your locks looking fabulous. So that's the kind of thing I'm talking about when you need to make sure that you know what you can and cannot live with or without, okay? As always, changers. Go and change the world. Go and change the world and serve your purpose for the Most High God of Israel. And with that, I say, Shalom.